Yeah, we are on chapter 16. There's 18. It's right there.
Dang it.
What?
Alright. We skipped ahead just a little bit on accident.
There was issues. Okay.
There was issues, and I forgot that there was a save spot in between, so things...
You know, I was going to mention it, but
things went
I
awry.
probably thought of it.
Things went awry just a little tiny bit.
It's alright. You can air your grievances again about what we were talking about.
I think the time has passed, but I can probably muster it. Either way, we only accidentally lost, like, I don't know, maybe 4 minutes of me walking forward, and that's it.
There was not much progress made at all.
So
This here was like the progression.
Nobody
We stopped
cares.
Before we actually did stuff.
Nobody cares, but they're not missing anything. Alright, now what was it that I was saying that...
I mean, it was about the new game. Everyone
yeah,
loves the new
I
game.
know. I remember. I was just
Final
giving us a little frame.
Fantasy.
What is that?
What is that?
I don't know. Stupid
It's the Giants
Skype.
versus the Eagles.
God dang it. It was some kind of bird. Was it Twitter?
I don't know.
The heck was that? Right
Oh,
in the
yeah.
way. God, the curse continues.
Yeah, curse in this game.
Anyway,
Yeah, something about the car.
Final Fantasy 15, right?
Am I right?
Am I right? I finished it. Got past the ending because I was like, yeah. I was like, I was kind of in that limbo where I was like, oh crap, I'm almost done with it. I don't want to finish the game. I thought it would be longer since they worked
Yeah.
on it for 10 years. So I started doing a whole crap load of side quests. And then when I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it so I can get the flying car. So I finished it. Thought the ending was kind of sad, but at the same time disappointing because they took 10 years to do the game. So, you know, you wait 10 years, they like work on it that entire time. You just expect it to be good because 10 years worth of time put into something.
Yeah, but all that time was probably lifting other stuff.
Yeah, that was probably just doing all the side quests and stuff and making the open world.
They did the story in like the first year. They have the country and everything else.
Skyrim does an open world without, or I should say Elder Scrolls games do it. But anyway, watch the ending. It made me sad, but just mostly because Stand By Me was playing. And I couldn't cry because for some reason my body doesn't like to let me cry, and it just makes my throat hurt. It's all annoying. And either way, I got the flying car.
You got it.
Screw that thing.
But you got to fly.
Yeah, you get to fly and then you get to crash. Whenever you're trying to, dude, I freaking game overed 6 times within 30 minutes, and most of that time was the loading screens to start over. I got that flying car. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fly. And then the first time I took off, it veered me to the left into a light post that was hanging over the street. And I was like, I don't know why it's making me go left. I should have more control over this. Anyway.
So just decided this is where you're going.
Yeah, this is where I'm going. Right into the light post. Second time. Same thing happened. I barely missed the light post. But then I was like, hey, I remember that spot that I saw one time. I'm gonna go over there because that looked like it was a secret area. I just couldn't get over there because of the rocks. It was right next to the volcano. You probably know about it. And it turns out I was right. There's a secret dungeon there. I even looked it up to confirm after my third wreck. Anyway, there's this tiny itty bitty little road that you have to freaking
Itty bitty road.
land on. It seems like it's not big enough, but you have just enough because I went back to it and I did it.
Is that you actually made it?
Yeah, I made it. God, that
Was
freaking
it?
it was awful. What was it?
Was the dungeon worth it? Was it all?
No, the dungeon was not worth it. It was awful. It was awful dungeon. 35. It was all platforming.
It was
All platforming and jump puzzles. And
Well,
I don't know if you've ever held the controller and felt the controls of that game, but
I
it
have
was
not.
not made for platforming.
seemed like it was made for fighting.
Dude, you
Like,
know how...
just to fight some dudes.
No, it's not even made for fighting. You want to know how you actually attack people and you attack in the game?
Oh,
You hold the circle button.
it just does everything.
Well, you hold the circle button and it does all of your combos and stuff for you. I mean, and you have to like switch to the square button and to like dodge moves and defend, but still, that's all you do. You like run around, so you barely press the thing, and there's spikes everywhere in that dungeon, man. Like they went crazy with the spikes.
I mean, some dude was probably proud of his spike he made. He's like, man, I gotta show off these spikes.
And if you fail it, you have to start that part of the puzzle over.
Are you reading me for lane?
Wow.
Yeah, so I was getting so mad. I was like screaming under my breath.
Deadly. I need urgent extraction.
Like I was going insane.
Please relay.
Cause I love platforming games, but that
Yeah.
does not have the right
Controls
controls.
for it. Yeah. Oh man.
So I just kept landing on the spikes and falling down the freaking into the abyss. And there was this freaking part where everything was like sideways and slanted and everything, and it's so dark in there that you cannot see, you can't get a bearing on
Yeah.
on where you're going. So you feel like you're walking on the walls and stuff, and it made me sick to my stomach. It made me motion sick because I had no far away anything to look at to tell if I was standing upright or upside down or anything.
Yeah.
It was just I hated that place. It took me 5 hours to get through there just because I was so frustrated and it made me worse.
Yeah, it sucks when that happens.
Where am I going?
I don't know.
Extend the tow platform beneath the spaceflight terminal to escape on the Torrens before Sevastopol falls into the gas giant. Okay. Good thing I don't actually have a real time limit.
Good thing. I mean,
Screw that flying car!
I'm having lots of fun with Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Good for you.
Laura is she's made for platforming.
Yeah.
She feels good to shoot people with arrows.
She's a woman, so she's made for all kinds of things.
I
Like
mean,
cooking
I
and cleaning and making a man happy.
All right.
I'm just trying to make people
You're just trying to
mad
get people riled up.
because I'm
I
mad.
want you to come after him. Go after him.
I'm mad about the Final Fantasy 15 thing.
Just say something like, tell him he's misogynistic, and be like, you know what? Blame the flying cart.
Blame the flying car for everything. Blame the
It made
flying
me this
car
way.
and alien isolation for being hard to record. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be.
No. But God, this one just doesn't want to.
It hates Skype playing at the same time. It's like, you better put all of your attention in me.
You're right. I need it all. Alright, what are we doing back in here?
I'm taking off the suit, I guess. I'm gonna save first.
That's a good idea.
Man, freaking Xenomorph. I don't think Xenomorph likes me.
I don't know. I don't think. Maybe just you didn't do a good impression on him when you first showed up.
I did, huh?
Nah, you didn't say hi whenever he popped up. You hid.
Of course I hid. That was a cutscene.
Well, I mean, you didn't go over there and say hi. You let him walk away.
It was a cutscene.
But you got out of the cutscene.
Whenever
And
I
he
got
was
out of the
walking
cutscene,
away.
he was
And
gone.
You ran the other way.
That's because that's where my map told me to go. Hey, look,
Hey.
there's a dude over there.
Cool.
Hey, dude. Hey, look, there's a dude over there. I want to see what happens. Look, there's multiple people.
Check it out. See how.
Can
see
I,
if
like-
They can come out of this.
Can I just toss a noisemaker through the vents?
I think you can go right there through the door and just toss it behind them.
I wonder if they're. I don't. God dang it! Really?
I don't think he's friendly.
I was just about to finish my sentence. I wonder if they're friendly.
Friendly, yeah. I think he heard you and he wanted to show you. He knew you were gonna say.
Oh yeah, that technology where the game hears your microphone.
I mean, you know, it's a cheaty game.
Cheaty game. Dude, friggin'. This game haunts my dreams.
That was pretty funny. What's the dude name?
I have nightmares of friggin' Xenomorph just dropping down from a vent in front of me. And I like turn around to run away and he just drops down in front of me again, and it's just this big old loop, and he's laughing at me the entire time.
Oh man. Oh, that sounds terrible, but hilarious.
You know what I'm gonna do? Hey, it bounced the right way for once instead of right back to me. I'm gonna go hide in this thing.
Yeah.
Just hope it works.
Oh man.
Ain't I a stinker?
Oh man.
I hope that the people were like, "What was that noise?" and go to check it
Right.
out. And the Xenomorph is just like, "What was that noise?" and goes to check it out, and they just meet there, and they're like, "Ha!"
Oh fuck.
And then one of the humans just looks at the camera and says, "Well, isn't this a predicament?" And then Alien just eats them.
It just eats them. I don't think they eat people.
Well, they like shove their second mouth into. God dang it! That's the way I have to go too.
Well, pull out your gun.
Well, guess I have no choice but to get as far as I can.
Yeah. I mean, that guy's dead.
Yeah.
That's one guy taken care of.